Okay, so we're not going to have controller inputs on this video because I currently have no internet and my overlay for my recording works via web source on OBS. That being said, I do have keyboard inputs and we're going to talk about the launch on Zeffo. I'm going to go over the different possibilities here that I've noticed of what can happen. So we're on 90 FPS. Come over here to our little ledge, and I'm gonna use the keyboard. You'll be able to see my keyboard inputs. See, I have photo mode enabled. So what I've noticed is the launch occurs properly when Cal's pretty low down like this when you do the jump. So we're gonna see some different situations that can occur, and the timing. Okay, not only the orientation is important of I don't press any buttons while I'm doing it. I just jump. I think camera angle might have something to do with it, but there's something behind this wall that you're bonking on. It depends on where you're going to end up after the launch. So I'm gonna do a few attempts here. That one I'm too far back, so if I jump, nothing's gonna happen there. Now we're in the right spot. We're gonna hit jump, and it launched us over here. This happens, we come over here. This way. Down here. There's nowhere you can go over there. Come here. And this is the elevator shaft inside the ice case, and you're going to void out there. Do it again. Gonna jump. We're too far out, so it's not going to launch. Jump here. And this, okay, I launched here to the spot where... I don't want to go that way. This is the other launch spot where we're going to load into the... ice slide over here that I first initially discovered. This. Yep. These are good scenarios that can happen when you do this launch. Not necessarily the first one. Second one. Hell yeah. So I'm going to be using speed script in order to make void outs quicker. Alright, so jump, we're too far back. Jump, didn't work. Not in the right angle. Jump here. Okay, we got it. So here, what I'm gonna do is... Ah, shit, I fucked it up. It's gonna load and I'm gonna fly through. So there's one scenario that's gonna happen. That was perfect, except I fucked up the loading. So, as you can see, it's really fucking hard and annoying to load that trigger in. My fingers didn't work properly and I screwed it up and I flew past and through the actual wall. We're supposed to land on the slide. Hopefully I can actually get it and also show you guys some of the other places that you'll end up. So again, we're gonna dash. We're not in the right spot. I can tell just by having done this a million times. Now we're in the right spot. I might be below the ground. Yes, so we flew through. And so we'll try this again. And this is another scenario. We're gonna launch straight up into the air. And again, we're gonna land this spot right here. We're gonna go right here, and we're gonna void out. Okay, this is another scenario that's going to happen, is where we're just going to fly way past. We're gonna get too much air, we're gonna fly way past. Again, too much, flew past. Same scenario, flew up in the air. I've never noticed any, like, I'm sprinting into the wall. I don't notice any wiggling or any of that shit. Just stand up against the wall, dash into the wall. My head is too high, so I know it's not gonna work. You need to be pretty low. There we go. I'm gonna be below the ground, guaranteed. I don't know why. Like, this is so annoying when that happens. Go ahead and try this again. This is another scenario where we're gonna bounce off whatever I told you behind that wall. And we're gonna go flying all the way to, like, the wreckage. This happens a lot. Okay, we got it. I think there was one other one. You can fly over the abandoned village and end up on top of the mountain above the van section, and you can actually just run or dash strike over to the area where you would jump down and load in that other slide, the one that's directly in front of me over here. Took a screenshot. You would land like up there and then come around and how do I zoom? Take my controller out for that. You know, you're gonna land like up over there and you come around to over here and jump down to like there, and then you're gonna load in this slide. Anyways, like, that's pretty much it, but I still don't know exactly how to shoot yourself here, you know? And also the timing on the, and as you saw, the one time I did it, I loaded the area, but I was too low. Maybe I triggered it too late, but I was below the ground, so it just shot me through. Despite the fact that the area was loaded, it shot me through the ground and past into the weathered monument. Like, that area was unloaded, the area past this. Anyways, you know, there's other scenarios where you can just go flying. You can fly way off to the left, and it's just a very, very specific, what I think is the camera angle, positioning of Cal, jump timing. All of this comes into consideration when it comes to this launch. and it's just not something that there's a perfect setup for that's going to work 100% of the time, and I don't feel there ever will be. It's just always going to be a gamble with this. It's not like Tomb Launch where you just like go into the corner, hold forward, jump at a certain time, and you're just going to go straight up in the air. Like 90 FPS helps. I do have a general idea of where you need to be positioned. I know you need to jump late. I know you can't jump immediately, but there's still no guarantee you are going to actually get it to shoot you the way that you want to. So I've been practicing, messing around with this for hours since I discovered it, and this is what I've learned. So I like to share it with you guys. So I'll upload this video when I have internet again, hopefully tomorrow, and I'll catch you guys in the next one, where I beat Inquisitor Cal in 1 minute, 2 seconds ahead of my PB.